it's Greg Harrelson here with Century 21, the Harrelson Group down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I just wanted to, share another video with you. There's a question that I've been getting quite a bit from sellers or prospective sellers, and they're asking me if I will be at the showing when other agents and buyers are coming through their home. And I think it's a great question, and the reality is I would be willing to do that, but there are some very distinct reasons as why the listing agent should not be in the home when another agent and their buyer comes through. So I just wanted to share that information. At the end of the day, it's up to you to make a decision as to what you want your real estate agent to do or not do. But I want you to put these, I want you to give consideration to these few thoughts that I have. Number one, buyers like to take their time. And when another agent is in the home, or if the seller is in the home and the buyer's walking through, they tend to speed up their pace of walking. In other words, they walk through and they poke their head here, they poke their head there. They may open up something real quick, but then shut it real quick. So it seems like the average time that a buyer stays in the home, if the listing agent is there or if the seller is actually there, it is decreased. In other words, the average time that they stay and they look at the home is less. And you got to understand that buyers buy off emotion and sellers sell off logic. So when a buyer's in there, we really want them to be emotionally involved in walking around your house. We want them to spend a lot of time, get comfortable, because that is a house that they potentially could stay in for the next 5-10 years, or who knows, maybe the rest of their life. So we want them to spend as much time and invest as much time in that home as they possibly can or they are willing. The other thing that I wrote down here is buyers like to look in everything. It's really interesting when we're working with buyers and the seller or the other agent is not in the home. These buyers will look at everything. They'll open up the refrigerator, they'll open up the cabinets, the stove, they'll look in the drawers in the kitchen. They're not snooping around and trying to look at any of your personal items. What they're really doing is they're imagining themselves, it's like they're visualizing themselves actually living in the home. They'll sit down on your couch. Yes, they will do that. I recommend that they don't put their feet up on your coffee table, so don't worry about that. But they will try to make themselves feel at home, which is exactly what we want to do, right? If buyers are buying off of emotion, then we want them to actually really get a good feel of what it would be like to be in that home. And those are the ones that feel comfortable in your home. Those are the ones that make the offers. So when a listing agent or the seller is actually in the home, they're not going to look in the stove. They're definitely not going to look in the refrigerator, because it's kind of awkward. You're looking in somebody's refrigerator and then all of a sudden they're standing right there, or you just know that they're in the house. So they're going to hear the refrigerator open and they're going to hear it close. Even if you've given them space, they're still going to know that you did that, and therefore buyers tend to not do that. So when it all comes down, I actually recommend that the listing agent or the seller not be in the home when the property is being shown. Again, buyers buy off logic, buyers buy off emotion, sellers sell off logic. I want the buyer to be emotionally attached to your home before they leave your home, because I know the chances are they will write an offer, and then we'll negotiate a successful sale. I hope this information was helpful. Of course, I do send out and create videos, and trying to help the buyer and seller consumer, on different topics. So if you have a topic, feel free to go ahead and like my page and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and post a comment on any other questions that you might have. I'll monitor those comments, and maybe your comments might inspire the next subject for the next video. Again, it's Greg Harrelson with Century 21. Have a great day.